Whew. It's the last time I have dinner at Argsy's house. Hello everybody, it's Farm Sim Guy here, hope you're all doing well. It's Sunday night, so it must be survival series time. Okay, we're just going to jump straight into this. I think we've got quite a little bit of stuff to talk about tonight. Obviously, we've got our silage to finish off up here. As you remember from the live stream, if you watched it, we had a few problems with auto drive just getting started. But once we'd got away from the edges of the field and got away from the trees, we were doing really well, and we're making really good progress. So with that in mind, I think the first thing we're going to do today is very quickly get this finished, and we'll turn him on and let him run. And as soon as this is done, we can move on to some other things. One of the things I want to do. He'll go and get sorted now. One of the things I do want to do is start clearing some trees. Clear quite a lot of trees actually, if we can. So that we can start opening up the yard, let's say that, so that we've got some more space for more vehicles and it doesn't feel as messy as it does at the moment. So we'll wait for our trailer to line back up and get the rest of this maize into the bunker and sorted, and we will see you shortly.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around.
While the silage truck was unloading there, we just thought we'd take this opportunity to trim a few trees down. We're basically expanding beyond the back of the farm here. Back of the sheds. We're going to create a little bit of a path through here, hopefully another field as well, as we head up through here and back to the other field. So hopefully, if we can cut all the way through here, we're going to have another field at the back here, in behind the canola field. So that should be good fun. But let's jump back into the forage harvester now. I think the trailer's just about finished unloading. There he is. He's still in the silage pit. So we'll just run back now and jump in. In an ideal world, we'd have more than one trailer running, but obviously we're a little bit limited at the moment, so perhaps something to think about in the future if we're going to continue to do a lot of silage, because it would definitely make it a little bit more efficient, get things done a little bit quicker. But for now, it's working well and we're automating some of it, so I am not complaining one iota.
Where I wanna be, going on stage headline on a Saturday night. Gonna quit my job, never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be, going on stage headline on a Saturday night. Saturday
go, last little bit of the field there. That has taken a little bit longer than I thought it might, but good to get it all off the field. We'll just grab these few stragglers as well. I know they don't make much of a difference, but you know, it's always good to get everything in. So there we go. So we will head back to the top of the field now. We'll have to switch off auto drive now and just manually dump this last load. And then I was having a look in the shop, and there's a few levelers in there which look pretty good. So I was going to have a look at one of those. Reasonably priced as well, just a couple of $1,000. But it will definitely be helpful in terms of just compacting that silage a little bit more. You know, it was hard last time, wasn't it? So from that perspective, it will be very helpful. Okay, let's turn auto drive off here and we'll run it down ourselves. So yeah, we'll get this dumped and then we will we'll head over to the shop, get a leveler, and we'll get this compacted and covered as quickly as we can. As you can see, the soybeans and the canola are both ready as well, so we've got some combining to do. I'm not sure we'll get around to that this episode. Very keen to get that wood chopped and some of the space done behind the sheds. And we're going to get a big payday from this tomorrow. It's going to be huge. And again, if we're also, I'm just tipping at the side here, where it's filling in some of the gaps. We're also, if we combine the crops as well, it's going to be a huge day for money. I think the horses as well, if I remember correctly, I've only got one more day left on them as well. So we could be in like the crazy money by the end of tomorrow if all goes to plan. And that will coincide with the live stream on Wednesday, so that should be a good one. But let's get this last of this done. There it is, it's all out. And we'll drop the trailer off and we will get this compactor. Okay, while the John Deere heads off to the shop to get the compactor, we're going to go back into here and just do a little bit more of this woodwork that we'd started. As you can see, we've cleared quite a nice area here for some shed space and a bit of a bigger yard. And then we'd started to kind of run up here and cut some of these down to start opening up a new area for a field. So let's do that for a little bit longer, and we'll be back with the leveler as soon as he's at the shop.
Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We're playing loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh.
So there we go, a good lot of trees cut down there. Pretty pleased with that. That's going to give us a little bit of an idea of what we've got left. There's just one here I think I might just remove, just for a bit of balance. But these will, bring us quite a lot of money in, which is great. But two, just kind of opens up the farm a little bit more. I'm going to cut the grass here, obviously, waste not, want not. So we'll open up this area and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it after that. But obviously we're going to have to cut those trees up and get them loaded onto Jeepers Creepers here. So we'll need to do that pretty quickly. So what I'll do, let me just move them out of the way a little bit. We need to clear this yard so we can start cutting logs and stuff. But we'll go and get the chain as well for the logs and bring that back. There's the John Deere coming back from the shop. So first things first, now he's back, we'll level the silage, then we'll tidy up the yard, and then we'll get some of those logs off to the sawmill. But first things first, definitely get this levelled and covered, and that's a job, that's a tick in the box done for that. So, it's going to be a time-lapse heavy episode, I think, this one. Okay, we're 70% done in the pit here. It's taken a while. So what I actually might do is round up our wood, load up the trailer, and do what we did last time. If you remember, the old truck loaded up with a load of wood is a very, very useful compacting device. So why not? We might as well, hadn't we? So with that in mind, we will head up here. We'll try and pick our way through where we think we've just cut down a lot of the trees. I know we haven't come all the way right through to the this opening here, but we're not far off. So I think if we round the logs up, get them onto the trailer, we'll be doing alright. Yep, there's the first one there. So if we do it this way, they'll all be pointing in the right direction as well, which will make it easier to cut them when we get them back to the yard. So once again, we'll jump into a little time lapse and we'll round these up and get them into the truck.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turn up the stereo in a place I didn't.
Okay, now interestingly, I know it's not full load, but we're only 9.3 tons with this load of wood on. So what we'll do, we'll give it a quick check. It may be that we just have to stick at it with the tractor, but we'll give this a go, see what happens with just a few runs of it. Might even be the fact that the wheels are a slightly different shape or something, but we'll roll over it a few times and we'll see what happens.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
So, there we go. Is there anything this truck cannot do? 96% compacted. It has taken no time at all compared to the tractor, and the weights are very similar. So I don't know what it is. I do not know what the magic is in the background that's making this work, but I'll be honest, I'm not going to complain. 97% done. We'll just finish this off now, and then we'll run him down to the sawmill and get this stuff sold. But wow, can't wait to get this covered up. There is 205,000 litres in here, which is another 40,000 litres over and above what we did in the first silage harvest. So we're definitely going to get a bigger payday from this. I'd like to think we can get it all unloaded in one day, but we will see. There we go, 100% compacted. Slightly worried about the back there. I think I may have pushed some of the stuff up a little bit too far. But we will soon find out. I'm going to hit R to cover it. Nope, it's covered all of that stuff, so all is good. Look at that, fantastic. So we'll wait for that to ferment and be ready, and we will get this off to the sawmill, and we'll see how much money it brings in. But it's coming up to 4 PM in game at the moment. That's been a quite productive day so far. We'll maybe gather a few more logs up and get things sorted. Just tidy up the yard and things like that. But yes, from me for now, I think we'll call it there for this episode. Hopefully you can join me on Wednesday. We'll be doing a live stream again on Bulls Gap. And we have got our 10,000 subscriber special live stream coming up next Saturday as well, which should be really good fun, a 6-hour stream. And as part of that, there will be a live Bulls Gap episode as well. So, from me for now, thank you very, very much for watching as always, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. That was $7,146 of wood, by the way. See you soon.